240 centimeters in length. They can shut the doors down and work on the vessels out of this West Country weather. Looking over the basin to the building behind, this was known as the quadrangle. In the mid-19th century, all road dockyards faced a challenge of responding to the advent first of steam power and then metal hull. Those unable to expand were closed. The rest underwent a transformation through growth and mechanization. At them housed foundries, forges, pattern shops, boiler makers, and all manner of specialized workshops. 2 stationary steam engines drove line shafts and heavy machinery, and the multiple flues were drawn by a pair of chimneys, and his grade was listed. The 3 dry docks were rebuilt, expanded and covered over in the 1970s to service the Frigate refit center. Your right hand side, looking over the wall, looking into the basin that's coming up, you'll be able to see the tops of submarines. This is the submarine complex. There are 12 submarines in that basin. They're all waiting for decommissioning, for breaking up. But they can't touch these submarines for another 30 years. They have to wait for the reactors to cool down before they can break these submarines up. You can see all of the submarines just left of the building on the jetty. They're all in a straight line. One of these submarines is the Conqueror. It's the one that sunk the Belgrado. The Belgrado originally was an American vessel, the only vessel to survive Pearl Harbor. Your American sold it to Argentina. Now, looking over, you can see a Duke class Type 23 frigate. Now, she's 4,900 tons. She can do a speed of 28 knots, have 185 crew, and on the stern carry a Wildcat or a Merlin helicopter. On the front, you can see the old Type 4.5-inch gun. This can fire to 14 miles. Behind that gun, she has harpoon and seafoam missile systems, and she has torpedo tubes. Just coming up to our side, we have the Trafalgar class attack submarine. They were designed as Cold War warriors, but been adapted to the demands of the 21st century. Their primary role was to hunt and destroy enemy nuclear missile submarines, as well as surface ships. Fitted with the best sonar in the world, essentially their ears. The system is so sensitive, it can hear a vessel about 50 miles away. They're 4,500 tons, 5,200 tons when dived. They're 85.4 meters in length, and they can do a speed of 30 knots when dived. Have 130 crew, have spearfish torpedoes, and tomahawk cruise missiles. They can stay underwater for 1 year. They make their own oxygen in water. They only need to come back into the army here every 11 years for refueling. They're nuclear powered, but don't have no nuclear weapons. Now you can only see 1/3 of the vessel. Opposite, there's 2/3 of the vessel under the water. That's 3 decks under the water. Now there's not enough bunks for all the men, so it's what they call hot bunking. As one man gets up, another man jumps into his bunk. Coming on over to your side, we have an Astute class submarine. She's 7,400 tons. She's 7,800 tons when dived. Can do a speed of 29 knots when dived. Have 6 torpedo tubes. Have spearfish torpedoes and Tomahawk cruise missiles. Have 98 crew with accommodation for 12 officers and 97 ratings. Her role is anti-ship and anti-submarine operations. Each boat has a lock-in, lock-out capability, enabling swimmers to leave the submarine while dived. We're at the bottom of the dockyard now, just about to turn us around and take us back on through. I want to leave it a little bit more peaceful and quiet, but there is a few points of interest I will point out to you on the way back through. Now the bar downstairs is open. They're there to serve you with teas, coffees, light snacks, or something a little stronger from the Funny Listens bar. It's a Fountain of Wattenberg class, replacing the Bremen class. It's under 50 meters in length, with a speed of 20 knots. Have a range of 4,000 nautical miles, and she has 190 crew on board. She's fitted with 2 auto cannons, 5 12.7 remote control machine guns, and she has 2 surface-to-air missile launchers and 8 harpoon anti-ship missiles. She carries up to 2 helicopters. The lighthouse on top of the boat is power. It was not actually built on the boat, it was built out on the edge of the block. Then dismantled and rebuilt here. Only 2/3 of the lighthouse, which stood on the edge of the block, 14 miles to the south-southwest. And there's been a total of 4 lighthouses on the edge. The first was built by Henry Winstanley in 1658, which was built by Gay in 1705. Second, it was stronger, made of stone and wood cladding, destroyed by fire in 1755. Third, Sweden's Tower, which was dismantled in 1852 to unfold the bedrock beneath it, which is the one you see stirred up on the over there today. And fourth, built by Sir James Douglas, been out there for the last 130